Welcome back. The markets seem to be stabilizing now, but we want to focus on some stocks that are taking a big cut because of their earnings. M&M Finance is down about 5% or so. They came out with a disappointing set of earnings with profits down 19%, though the top line grew about 17%. We spoke with Mr. Ramesh Iyer, MD at M&M Finance, to find out what transpired in the first quarter and what affected the bottom line. There was a big increase in the non-performing assets as well. So we asked him, was the hike in provisioning also a consequence of this?
Now, as I said, June itself has reflected corrections. So we don't see things deteriorating further from here. If any, one can only see little improvement. But will all of that which has got cumulative in this quarter will get corrected immediately? I'm saying the answer is no.
And the finance cost also spurted higher by 25%. Why was this?
Look, finance cost will obviously be high. When you're collecting less money for the same value of disbursement, you need to borrow a little more, right? Because your overall collection is less. First, you use your own collections for business and then you borrow for further requirement. But when your own collections are a little low, you end up borrowing little more. And therefore, one would see that increase is there. So everything is related to ultimately the amount of cash that got collected during the first quarter. And that's what would get corrected as we go along for the numbers to look very different.
When it comes to your recoveries, how much as a percent were they lower than the same period a year ago?
See, normally, if you kind of look at overall quarter, we would have had an overall collection of 92-93%. That would have dipped by at least 5% to about 88 odd percent. But as I said, just look at June alone, it would still be a 92-93% levels. So that's one number that, which is causing the extra borrowing, etc., the 4-5% dip.
And what's the outlook for the rest of the year?
See, to be very honest, we'll not like to put a number out there going forward for disbursement. But yes, as I said, we'll surely maintain market share. We'll get growth benefit from new product introduction, and strategically focusing on second-hand vehicles and tractors is going to be a focused area for us to be able to get disbursement growth as well as margin benefits. So that's going to be the growth trajectory as we look forward. So for us, overall collections are concerned, the best months for the rural market normally starts only from mid-September and virtually from October. That's the festival season, the harvest, the wedding season takes over, and we have a good 2 quarters, and that's historic. We've always seen it in the past. So clearly one would only see if this important second quarter, if monsoon turns out to be even average, one would not see major deterioration, but the improvements can be clearly witnessed from the second and the third and the fourth quarter.
So that was Mr. Iyer talking about the earnings posted by M&M Finance. We've completely run out of time on the show, so we'll take your leave, but there's lots more coming up for you on NDTV Profit.
On the other side, after a short break, we will bring you all the market views of Andrew Holland, CEO, Ambit Investment Advisors. Stay with us.